Speak Korean! 제 144회 유명하잖아요.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Lisa Kelly입니다. Hello everyone, nice to see you again. I'm Lisa Kelly, and we've got like an exciting situation building up here in the studio. We've got Stephen meeting a very lovely girl, and I wonder what's going to happen. So let's hurry up and meet Stephen first. Hi, Stephen.
안녕하세요. I'm Stephen Revere. I'll be helping coach you guys through. Yeah, this dialogue. It's an interesting dialogue. Well, it's a little. I'm a little shy. It's mostly about me, but
I'm still waiting for the makeout scene.
okay. Anyway, we've got two students along with us.
안녕하세요, 네오미입니다.
안녕하세요 여러분, 네팔 학생 감빌입니다.
Oh, it's so nice to see such friendly faces in the studio. Well, let's go and find out what's going to happen between Steve and, is it Yeonji-shi, right? Okay, let's see the situation.
Wrap it up
With Lisa.
and Steven.
스티븐 씨는 유명하잖아요.
그래요? 그런 줄 몰랐는데요. 이제부터 좀 조심해야겠네요.
너무 신경 쓰지 마세요.
그래도 괜찮을까요?
Let's go to the first line. It says, Stephen 씨는 유명하잖아요. Stephen 씨는 유명하잖아요. 유명하다 means to be famous. And I didn't really prepare this, but our writer did, okay? All right, we've got a picture here of Tom Cruise and Stephen C, okay?
Yeah.
All right, and so Tom Cruise is a celebrity, and apparently so is Stephen. He is. He's very popular here in
So
Korea.
the guy on the left is 유명해요. Right? This is to teach you 유명해요. That's the whole point here, okay?
Yeah.
Can we close up here? See? 유명해요. 유명하지 않아요.
No,
유명하지 않아요.
you're very popular here.
If you remember the last episode, I said, oh, how did you know that I'm on TV? How did you know that I work in broadcasting, right? And then she says, 스티븐 씨는 유명하잖아요. So she says, you originally, this phrase comes from 유명하지 않아요, which is the negative form, which I just said, right? You're not famous. However, it has been shortened and the intonation changes. It goes 유명하잖아요, meaning you know you're famous. When you add this ending onto something, it means we all know that is the case. Okay?
Well, why don't we make a factual statement with 하잖아요? Can you think of something to say?
한국말이 너무 어려워요.
Let's speak Korean 있잖아요.
Oh, 손발이 착착 잘 맞네. They got their balancing act together. And Stephen responds by saying, 그래요? Is that right? 그런 줄 몰랐네요. Okay? He says, I didn't know that. Okay, 몰랐어요 is I didn't know. And then he ends it with 인데요. Okay? 그래요? 그런 줄 몰랐는데요. Are you trying to be modest here?
Yeah, of course. The guy's gonna. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I'm famous.
Well, you're trying to make a good impression on her.
그런 줄 몰랐어요. Oh, I didn't know that. Now, this is one you'll hear a lot. In the opposite way too. Oh, I knew that. How would you say that? 그럴 줄 알았어요.
And Stephen continues on by saying, 이제부터 좀 조심해야겠네요. 이제부터 from now on. 좀, a little bit, 조심해야 되겠네요. 조심하다 means to be very careful, right?
조심하다, to be careful. 해야 하다, we've had many times before, or 해야 되다 means I have to do something. Now, get makes it into future, doesn't it? Okay, 해야겠네요 becomes I better do something, right? In the future, I have to do something in the future. 조심해야겠네요 means oh, I better be careful, I guess, probably because I'm out on a date, and if you're famous, you don't want people to know about the date, but of course, I'm not really famous. So this whole thing is a big joke here, right? 그럴 줄 몰랐네요. 조심해야 되겠네요.
네, okay. And Yeonji says, she responds to this by saying, "Oh, don't worry too much about it. Don't concern yourself about it." Okay, she says, "너무 신경 쓰지 마세요." Okay, 신경 is like when you worry about something, and 쓰다 we all know is writing, but here it's not writing, but concerning yourself with something. Okay, 마세요 is don't do something. 너무 신경 쓰지 마세요.
신경 is nerve, okay? And 쓰다 is to use, right? So don't use your nerves too much when they're saying that. Don't worry about it too much. 신경 쓰지 마세요. We
Do you
got
like my hair? Is it okay today?
아우 신경
Naomi, what
쓰지
do you
마세요.
think?
괜찮아요.
It's okay. All right. All right. Last line in our dialogue, Stephen ends by saying, "그래도 괜찮을까요?" This is also kind of a joke that they're flirting with each other here. Okay, ha ha ha. 그래도 괜찮을까요? We know 괜찮다 is okay, and 그래도 to do that. Is it okay to do that? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, and we've had this ending before, haven't we? The 을까요 ending has been used for should we or shall we go do something, like should we go? 갈까요? Right? We've had that before. In this case, it's for a situation, isn't it? 괜찮을까요? Will it be okay? Little bit different usage there. And then 그래도 is kind of even so. So in this case, if I do that, will it be okay, do you think? I'm kind of asking, right? 그래도 괜찮을까요?
Naomi, 좀 드세요. Have some juice.
그래도 괜찮을까요?
그럼요, 마셔요. 좀 일어나서 좀 스트레칭 하세요.
아, 그래도 괜찮을까요?
그럼요.
It's okay.
After all this, I'm sure Stephen must be feeling great. Can you think of a Korean word, a very short word that's very popular these days that could describe his feeling right now?
짱.
짱. There you go.
짱 happens to be a very trendy word in Korea right now. It's very popular. If something is really good, you can always use this. Hey, 짱! And then the other popular words, which I still remember learning last year, somebody says to me, "Oh, do you know 얼짱?"
얼짱?
얼짱?
얼굴짱.
Yes, 얼굴.
얼굴창, 얼짱.
Yeah, it means it's very beautiful, right? 얼짱. And then 몸짱.
So 몸짱 is best body, 얼짱 is best face. 짱 means like awesome, but it doesn't also, you can also refer to people too. Like, oh, Stephen 씨는 짱이다. That means he's cool, he's great, he's fresh. Or 기분도 짱이다. Okay, I feel great. Okay, let's go on to Korean Insight. Korean Insight. Okay, today we're going to talk about ta-da, a digital camera. And you may think, okay, what about a digital camera? But you'd be very surprised if you were to go in the middle of town and all of a sudden a famous star just came out of nowhere. Everybody would pull out of their bag a digital camera. There's no one who doesn't own one these days. And the more pixels it has, the better. And so that's why we're going to talk about digital cameras. Stephen, if you go back there, I'll take a picture of you guys. Smile and say
go.
kimchi, you guys.
Okay,
ready?
Come
1, 2, 3. All right, and one other thing I want to show you is, I'm sure in America and other countries you have cell phones with the camera phone as well, but now it's gotten to be such a famous thing that we don't call it camera phone anymore, we call it Dika phone. And we've also shortened digital camera to pronounce it Dika, Dika, D-I-C-A, right? Dika. So we call this a Dika, not a digital camera anymore, and we call these Dika phones. All right, Stephen, summarize our lesson for us, would you?
Yes, we had the 있잖아요 ending, right? 있잖아요. And then that ending is used for what? To give a reason for something that we all already know, right? We all know this is why. And then 해야겠네요. What is this? I really better do it. I've got to do it, right? In this case, 조심해야겠네요. Let's go look at that now, huh, Lisa?
Okay, listen for these grammar points while we take a look at our situation for one last time.
스티븐 씨는 유명하잖아요.
그래요? 그런 줄 몰랐는데요. 이제부터 좀 조심해야겠네요.
너무 신경 쓰지 마세요.
그래도 괜찮을까요?
Okay, that was a great lesson. How do you guys feel now?
짱이에요.
Okay, great lesson. Thank you for joining us, and please join us again back here for another great lesson. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.